How's it sound, Mike?
Sounds good, I think.
Yeah, sounds good to me. We'll go at 4. Yeah, all good. Aloha from the Father Bray Athletic Center on the campus of Iolani School in Honolulu, Hawaii. And welcome to the Iolani Prep Classic presented by the Twin Fin. We're just about to get set with our 5th place bracket. These are the teams that won the first night and lost in the second round. Our 5 o'clock game features Mount Vernon versus Iolani. But first, we have a matchup between Lake Oswego out of Oregon and the Millennium Tigers out of Goodyear, Arizona. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Young alongside Coach Mike Among. Coach, talk to us about this 5th battle for 5th place and this first game that we're just about to get underway.
Well, this is like you mentioned. These are the teams that won on day 1 and lost on day 2. So, you know, they're in that second bracket of 4 teams, 5, 6, 7, 8, trying to get that number 5 spot, and ending with 2 wins, right? So you would be. The 5th place team will go win, loss, win, win, which to me is a successful tournament, successful outing. I'm glad I'm scheduled for this game because I've become pretty familiar with these 2 teams. These were the first 2 teams that I saw practicing on campus. And I mentioned in a previous webcast that the 2 styles of coaching were in stark contrast. That first hour of practice session that I saw, Coach Ty Amundsen from Millennium was a little more laid back. They had just gotten off the plane. They got into the gym. They might have still had a little bit of sand between their toes, right off the plane. Yeah. He just wanted to kind of get the jet lag out of their legs, and so they shot a lot of 3s that night, a lot of shooting drills. And then when they were finished, I came to the lower gym, and I saw Coach Marshall Cho in Lake Oswego. Running his Lake Oswego Lakers, and let me tell you, he had a whistle in his mouth. He was, he had an eagle eye on every single player. If he saw something he didn't like, he blew the whistle, and immediately everybody in the gym was quiet and listening. And he said, "All right, do it again," or whatever it was with the whatever drill, and it was impressive. And not to compare. I mean, I'm comparing both styles, but I think both coaches are effective in their styles.
Just about to get on their way. We're going to send it down to Kyle Miyamoto for the starting lineups.
Aloha basketball fans, welcome back to the Father Kenneth A. Bray Athletic Center here on the campus of Iolani School for the 2022 Iolani Prep Basketball Classic. Game number 21 features the Millennium High Tigers from Goodyear, Arizona, and the Lake Oswego Lakers from Lake Oswego, Oregon. Please remember that sportsmanship is important not only for the athletes and officials, but also for the spectators. We ask that you enjoy the game and respect the dignity of the sport by cheering for your team's success and applauding great plays. Please avoid all instances of poor sportsmanship. Also, for the safety of our student athletes, flash photography is not permitted at any time during gameplay. Mahalo for your cooperation. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Tigers. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 15, Donovan Franks. At guard, a 6'6" freshman, number 3, Cameron Holmes. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 2, Quincy Everson. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 5, JT Amundsen. And at guard, a 6'6" sophomore, number 24, Kingston Tosi. The head coach of the Tigers, Ty Amundsen. And now the starters for the Lakers. At wing, a 6'2" senior, number 5, Owen Alice. At wing, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Henry Smith. At post, a 6'6" sophomore, number 2, Winters Grady. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 1, LJ Dixon. And at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Max Archambault. The head coach of the Lakers is Marshall Cho.
Lake Oswego Lakers, led by Winters Grady, only a sophomore.
We got some talented young players in this matchup. Winters Grady is an amazing scorer, right there in the jump circle. You have Cameron Holmes, who's another young freshman. You also have Kingston Tosi for the Tigers, who is a sophomore.
Grady averaging 36 points in this tournament. 41 on the first night. As we see the travel called.
Millennium opening up with full court, kind of half pressure there.
Early foul called
Cameron Holmes.
on Cameron Holmes, and fouls has been an issue. He got in foul trouble
number 3, Cameron Holmes.
early in the first night against Kamehameha. Played well with 4 for most of the second half. Ball rebound by Everson, and he'll push it up the floor. Holmes matched up with Grady. Ball comes out to Everson. Grady methodically looks to score, but is called on the push off.
First team foul.
That's his
Entering
first.
the game for the Tigers, number
Yeah,
14,
he extended his
Tristan
arm,
Rhodes.
trying to fend off Cameron Holmes there. So 2 of the stars of the game have an early foul on each of them.
Holmes advances. 3-point shot. Second chance effort by Tosi.
Kingston Tosi.
And he's been active all tournament.
Yeah, 6 seconds into the first game, he had a collision and a charge call. Fell on his shoulder pretty violently and had to sit out for a little while, but re-entered the game and just played very well.
Tosi went on to score 20 points that night, including 2 threes and 6 for 6 from the line.
Tigers foul number 15, Donovan Franks, second team foul.
Yeah. Wasn't quite as successful against Milton in the second round game, but he's definitely a player to watch.
Entry to Grady. There's Tosi on the rebound. And the attempted sideline break broken up by L.J. Dixon, 5'10" senior guard. Franks inside. That puts the Tigers up by 4.
Tristan Rhodes with a nice little baseline dribble and bounce pass to Franks.
Ball knocked away. Stay with the Tigers. And this is our first look at Braden Barrett. 6'5", also a freshman. And he's their three-point threat. 3 threes opening night against Kamehameha. Six on the shot clock. And Dixon won't see it. And Grady will not get off a shot attempt, much to the dismay of Coach Cho.
Coach Cho frustrated there. He's yelling his play to his players, but I don't think everybody heard him.
Holmes, corner to Admonson. Got it. And that will extend the lead to 7. And an early timeout called by Coach Cho, trying to slow down these Tigers.
Yeah, he was staring daggers at all his players there, trying to get their attention. And like I said, you know, he likes to run a tight ship, and he's been successful with it. So this first 3 minutes, he's not pleased with it. Look for their intensity to ratchet up here.
7-0 run to start this game. Lakers held scoreless up to this point. Grady on the drive is fouled. That'll be Tosi's first, 3rd team foul. Put your head, Tosi. And they're really letting him play here.
Technical.
We got a technical foul assessed to Winters Grady.
Technical foul assessed to Lakers number 2, Winters Grady. Also counts as the 2nd team foul. At the line of the Tigers, number 14, Tristan Rhodes, shooting 2 technical free throws.
Yeah, there was no foul call in the initial drive by Tosi. But I think Winters Grady thought that the ball went off of Tosi, and that's what he was questioning. And might have spoken to the ref a little too forcefully. for the ref's liking. Is that 2 fouls on him now?
That is his second, so the
Second
technical foul is counted as a personal. And Winters Grady with 2 early fouls. Burnett on the drive. Blocked by Ali's back the other way.
Nice. Oh, nicer.
Great look by Dixon. And Rhodes on the 3. As we do get our first look. Zane Fisher. Angus Sutherland in for the Lakers. Holmes kicks out to Tosi. Swung to Admonson, and he's short on the 3. Ball goes out of bounds to the Lakers.
Yeah, Admonson, the rhythm of that shot was just a little off, like his catch and the way he set his feet, bent his knees, and he was 4 feet beyond the line. But he's not afraid to take those deep ones.
There's Grady. Blocked up top, but they will call a shooting foul. That'll send Grady to the line.
Tigers foul number 15, Donovan Franks, 4th team foul. At the line of the Lakers, number 2, Winters Grady, shooting 2 shots.
That puts the Lakers on their board.
Yeah,
First point.
Yeah,
with 3:20 in this first quarter.
So far, Tosi doing a nice job on Winters Grady, bottling him up, contesting his shots. That's one way to get some points, is go to the free throw line.
Holmes kicks out to Barrett. Good. Extends the lead to 9.
Holmes with good vision there. Nice wraparound pass to the corner.
Archambault.
He's got at least 2 assists.
Called for the 3-second violation.
Gonna wipe up some perspiration here. Got some really young floor wipers today.
They're doing a great job.
Love it.
2:42 left to play in this opening quarter. Millennium Tigers lead by 9. Tosi with the
Wow.
a la Jordan kind of hanging, bring it back, finish on the right side.
Yeah, he's really good around the basket like that. Hangs in the air, floats through the air, and then changes hands, and nice little spin off the glass.
Lead is 11. Tosi on the block.
There's Tosi again, bothering Winters Grady.
Everson Franks with the cleanup. And the lead is 13.
Wow, this is surprising to me. I thought this would be a little tighter. You can see there, Winters Grady, when he gets an open look, he's pretty deadly. But right now, he hasn't gotten too many open looks. Look for more picks like that to free him up. Look for a smaller teammate to use a pick so that he can get a shot off. The first night when he scored, what was it, 41?
Yeah, 41 opening night.
He was shooting over any defender that was on him. Tosi's length right now being a big factor in the defense.
Everett, the drive. And there's Sutherland with the rebound. Pass ahead to Ariz, and he'll draw the foul on his drive. Entry to Grady. Nice pump fake and patience, and the call, I believe, is on the contact from behind. It'll be assessed to Sam Franklin.
If we can keep track of his free throws, he's a pretty deadly free throw shooter as well. Oh, did I just do that? Did I just
Works
really
every time.
do that? I didn't mean to. Darn it. Sorry, Winters. Come on, you're a better shooter than that. Attaboy.
Makes the second. Grady has all of the Lakers' points.
All three of them.
But that's only 3. With a minute left to play in this first quarter, Admonson from 3. Grady with the rebound. Out ahead to Archambault.
Dunk contest finalist.
Yeah, and he shows the athleticism there. Maybe that will get this Lakers squad going.
Yeah. Coach Amundsen with a quick timeout here, even with 48 seconds left. You know, his team has struggled with consistency throughout a whole game. I think, you know, they seem to have some lulls here and there that kind of end up affecting the end of the game. And I think he's trying to make sure that they're on point and consistent intensity all the way through.
Tigers, they're a young team.
Yes, very young.
Yeah, 4 juniors. Looks like 5 sophomores.
Yeah. They start, I think, three sophomores, 2 freshmen, or 3 sophomores, and 1 junior, 1 freshman.
4 freshmen on the team, which includes Cameron Holmes. Kingston Tosi, only a sophomore.
Yeah. In several of our conversations, he keeps reminding me that these guys are only 15 years old, right? Their height makes them look a lot older, but when you think of it, when you keep reminding yourself, hey, they're only 15 years old, they got a lot to learn, a lot more room to grow. So he's excited about his future, but you know, he's definitely trying to have a successful present right now. Oh, pretty. Oh, I like that backdoor cut.
35 on the game clock, 19 on the shot clock. And on the turn, Holmes is fouled. Shooting foul called on Carter Dietz. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. That's Colin Sheehy, wearing number 21.
You know, I've never seen this before, but Lake Oswego, their 5 starters are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I wonder if Coach Cho, you know, uses those jerseys as an incentive, right?
Oh, interesting.
in the preseason, in the tryouts. Hey, you 5 have earned the 5 starting spots, right? Kind of like that. Never seen it before.
16 seconds left. Admonson controls as we near the end of this first quarter. Tosi with the drive. The pass goes between the legs of Henry Smith. Excuse me, pardon me, Torrin Franklin, which will give 2.7 seconds for the Lakers to try and cut into this 12-point lead. Grady, no good on the heave. And at the end of one, Millennium Tigers 17, Lake Oswego Lakers 5. We'll be back after this short message.
We have a pretty unique family. We're very extra. Our oldest is Elijah. They told us he was never gonna live. He's come so far, and he has now overcome everything that they said that he was never going to do.
He's my hero, you know, just watching him do all those things and still be the happy kid that he is.
HMSA really has been there for our family. Whenever, wherever, they've been there for us and allowed us to live our best lives.
Here on the screen, you can see Mark Mugiishi, Iolani legend, basketball coach, winner of multiple state championships, sitting along with Adam Wong and Kevin Scanlon, former Raiders. That's quite a trio right there. Played a little morning basketball with Kevin this morning. He's a load to carry at guard.
Start of the second quarter. Tigers surprisingly up by 12. And the hits keep coming as the 5-second violation is called on the inbounds.
Yeah. Coach Cho must not be very pleased with this start here. And again, Coach Amundsen is hoping his team can sustain this effort and this intensity all the way through.
Everson looks inside to Tosi. And Archambault takes it and goes with it. And a nice finish to cut the lead to 10.
Archambault becoming more offensive here.
Blocking the save, but right back to the Tigers, and Cameron Holmes on the reverse makes it look easy. Lead back to 12.
Angus Sutherland had a nice block there, but the Lakers turned the ball right back over.
Max Archambault, the second leading scorer, he's averaging 16.5 in this tournament, has 4 threes. And so far it's been the Tigers' precision on offense and the slow start by the Lakers. So we see a foul on Alice.
Yeah, the other 4 starters, besides Winters Grady, they're all seniors. So Coach Cho has some experience on his team.
Winters Grady with the rebound. Pass ahead, 3 no good, and Everson kicks it ahead.
Ooh, they had Everson open.
Barrett with his
Barrett.
second three, yeah.
And that was pretty deep. That was a good NBA three, I think.
Lead is 15.
Again, Tosi guarding Winters Grady.
Grady. Holmes to Everson. And he hits the corner three to make it an 18-point game.
And that's Holmes' third assist at least. Holmes starting to mix it up with Sutherland. Probably a little too much.
There he is on the block.
He's going to be called for a foul if he keeps that up. Probably an unnecessary foul. Amundsen with a deep three. Just kind of rimmed out.
Archambault and the charge called. JT Amundsen getting the nice position and absorbing the contact.
Who called the timeout? The referee was like, "Who? Somebody called a timeout. Who was it?" Having a nice little giggle about it with the Oswego coaching staff.
Coach Among, what does the Lake Oswego Lakers, what do they have to do to get back into this ball game?
Well, I think a little more, they need to free up Winters Grady a little bit. Or either that or Winters Grady can become a playmaker a little bit more rather than forcing shots. You know, he's obviously one of their top scorers, or if they're their absolute top scorer. Trying to read Coach Cho's
as we
lips
see
here.
Coach Cho.
Yeah. But there's no panic in him. I think he's just kind of just wants to get his team in the right mindset to chip away at this lead.
Yep.
There's a lot of time left. Still half a quarter plus a half.
I'm Ian Young alongside Coach Mike Among in the opening game of the 5th place bracket between Lake Oswego out of Oregon and Millennium Tigers out of Goodyear, Arizona. Tosi. And there's Barrett with his 3rd three-pointer of the first half.
And another assist for Holmes. I like the way he's being more of a point guard. Sometimes he forces things.
Grady.
Grady there kind of forcing action and getting into the paint right under the basket. Everson has been open on a couple of cuts here. His teammates haven't really found him on those.
Ball secured by Henry Smith. With 3:28 left in this first half.
Coach Cho trying to set up a play here.
Holmes with the steal, but just stepped on that line.
Try to walk the tightrope.
Yeah. Good anticipation. 19-point lead with 3:17 left in the second quarter. And Another steal.
Yeah.
This time Rhodes able to finish, extending the lead to 21.
Winters Grady with a smaller Quincy Everson guarding him now with Tosi going out. Wow. Millennium really disciplined on their help defense. That's the second charge already. Lakers keep trying to force things. You're going to have to look for option B in a little bit here, or not in a little bit, very soon.
Ball bounces out of bounds, back to the Lakers. That's the 7th foul for Lake Oswego, putting them in the bonus. Archambault and Grady look to work up top. The pick and pop.
Yeah.
Isolates Grady, who knows what to do with it.
Well, with a shorter defender, he can just rise up and shoot it. He's not worried about Tosi blocking that shot. Ooh.
Up ahead, Holmes on the denial. .205 left. Barrett with the 3, and that's good, and that's his 4th.
Yeah, he strokes it with confidence. He thinks every single one is going to go in.
Barrett making a case, trying to get that Kai Machida Sharpshooter Award. Most threes in the tournament. And does he add to it? Oh, that one just rims out.
The whole gym reacting to that release.
Ball stays with the Tigers. Here's Tosi back in the game after a long rest.
Yeah, guess who he's going to go guard?
Winters Grady with a quiet 7 points in this first half. Driving kick. Dixon. Tosi with the rebound. Tosi on the drive. Ball swung to Admonson. His 3 taken by Grady with 50 seconds left on the game clock.
Grady had Owen Alice open.
There's Tosi.
Another rebound by Tosi. Ooh, double spin.
Pretty spin, the
And
pass to Franks.
Wow.
The lead is
Millennium.
24.
This is the best I've seen Millennium look.
Yeah, they look
all
terrific.
tournament. Unselfish. Oh. Players have to be separated here. Coach taking Franks out, who was involved with that. Coach Cho gonna take out Winters Grady also for the same reason. Kind of cool heads.
Grady misses the 1-and-1. This has not been the Lakers' first half.
No. Coach taking most of his starters out, Coach Cho, with 15 seconds left in the half, not to pick up any other fouls or any other altercations.
Josie misses the front end of the 1-and-1. 12 seconds to go. Dixon 5, step back 3. Rebound Tosi, and that'll do it. The Millennium Tigers lead 35-11 over the Lake Oswego Lakers. And we'll be back after this short message. And we're back. The Iolani Prep Classic brought to you by the Twin Fin. My name is Ian Young. I'm here with Coach Mike Among. Coach Mike, this first game of this fifth place bracket, kind of surprising the score.
Very surprising. Did not expect to see, 24-point lead. Especially the way that Lake Oswego has looked in the tournament. I thought they would be a lot tighter here. And but Millennium, like I said earlier, Millennium, this is the best that I've seen them all tournament.
Yes.
Really got everything going for them. Now, as I mentioned earlier, they've been known to get some lulls in. And that's how they ended up with some losses against Milton. That was there was a tight game, and they kind of had a kind of a soft period, or a period where Milton just turned up the intensity and they didn't match it. They had played Milton 9 days previous, and the same thing happened. Two-point lead. Millennium had a 2-point lead with about 4 or 5 minutes left in the game, and ended up losing by 15. So it'd be interesting to see if they can sustain what they've started here in the first half all the way through the end of the game.
The winner of this game will take on the winner of Mount Vernon and Iolani. That game will come up next at 5 o'clock for the tip-off.
Yeah, it just goes winner, winner, loser, loser,
that's
right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
So that's the winner, loser, winner part.
Yep.
To get into the fifth place game.
Yep.
To be held tomorrow. Thoughts about that game coming up, Mount Vernon versus Iolani?
It was nice to see Moanalua Kong. He went down with an injury in that first round against Montverde, and he came back on the second day. So it was nice to see that he was well enough to play, and not seriously injured. So that's going to be another good game, I think. I think Iolani's learning from playing these mainland teams, and learning the style and learning a little more physical nature of the game. But that Mount Vernon team, man, they're tough too. They are the real deal.
Defending Class AA champs out of New York.
Yeah.
Perfect season last year, 24-0.
Yeah, they are the real deal.
The road doesn't get any easier for Iolani, but it's a game where they actually match up height-wise.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Yeah. Again, it's going to be the physicality part, and they're probably I would say Mount Vernon's more used to the real physical nature of the game and playing through some contact, things like that, finishing at the rim, which is more of a mainland style. The local style usually is not as intense, although a perfect example is of why this tournament is so important to Hawaii basketball. when Coach Dean Young, sorry, I keep saying Dean Young, Coach Glenn Young started it way back when. It was to try to lift up Hawaii basketball. And the more we get to see it, the more we here in Hawaii get to play against this top-level competition, the more we play kind of live up to that style or raise our level. And then always, it's not just the players, it's the coaches and how we coach, the kinds of drills we run, the kinds of defensive schemes we run. It's the officials and how they call games. That definitely is an improvement over way back in 1983 when I was in high school. So, it's going to be a good one. New York versus Honolulu.
Yeah, we are definitely all the benefit of Coach Glenn Young's vision and legacy. That 5th place game will take place tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So the winner of this game and the winner of Iolani Mount Vernon will face up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. The losers of this bracket, so whoever loses this game between the Millennium Tigers and Lake Oswego Lakers, will face the loser of Iolani Mount Vernon at 3:30.
Yeah, same time slot as this one.
And tonight, we have the winner's bracket. So vying for the champion of this classic.
Yeah, semifinals.
The semifinals. And we'll see Neumann Goretti taking on Milton out of Milton, Georgia at 6:30. And then at 8 o'clock, we have Mount St. Joseph's taking on the #1 team in the nation, Montverde out of Florida.
Yeah, so Montverde and Neumann Goretti are top 10 nationwide. And those are the teams who we would expect to come through into the championship. But again, anything can happen here.
That Milton team in 2021 won the Georgia State Championship, but also was invited to take part in the Geico National High School Championship. An honor just to be invited.
Yeah.
This tournament has started since 2009 with the idea of inviting the best of the best to vie for the top spot in the nation. Milton ended up getting 6th that year, ending up with a 6th place ranking. But if you look at that tournament over the years, Findlay Prep, Montrose Christian, Oak Hill Academy, La Lumiere, Montverde.
Yeah.
And then you compare it with the teams that have come to this Iolani Classic and have won. Almost identical. Oak Hill, Montrose, Findlay. White Station, Oak Hill, Sierra Canyon, Findlay, Montverde, La Lumiere, Oak Hill, and last year's champion, Sierra Canyon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great stat there. I love that. And it's good that they hold that just so, it's not speculation, right? They actually play the games out.
Right.
Match them up.
Kind of like with football, right? In those years with the college football, it was speculation as to who was the #1 team when all was said and done.
Yeah.
But the tournament is the declaration, and of the true champion.
Yeah.
And we may see Montverde. We will likely see them get invited, but they'll fight for that #1 spot when all is said and done. Neumann Goretti is looking to get into that tournament as the number 10 ranked team in the nation.
Here you see on screen Lake Oswego huddle coming out of the halftime. 53 seconds left. They didn't touch any balls, no shooting, no warming up. I think it was all mental and all about the heart here. I know Coach Cho is going to challenge his team to respond. And perhaps he says, hey, let's not worry about the score.
Yep.
Let's worry about how we're playing and our style of play.
Yep.
And
Could
let's not worry about the referee's calls or what the other team is doing. Let's just control us and then see what happens, right? Maybe we can find ourselves back in.
These teams participating in this preseason tournament, looking long term, right? Looking for those lessons or those team moments that will carry them through the season. This might be one of them for this Laker team.
How do we react when we're down, right? How do we respond?
As we start the second half, the lead is 24. Millennium will start with the ball. As we see Cameron Holmes, one of the top freshmen in the nation.
I guarantee you he said it starts with defense.
Look inside to Tosi and the kick out to Holmes in the corner. And a great look by Everson finding Franks.
Great effort by Lake Oswego on the defensive side, diving on the floor for that loose rebound, but still gave up that layup there after the scramble.
That's Frank's 8th point of the game.
You know, that time running a delayed cut by Winters Grady, trying to get him the ball free of Tosi.
Barrett had 12 in that first half, 4 threes. And Winters Grady led the Lakers with 7.
Winters Grady has a, I'm not sure if that's Chewbacca, his tattoo on his left leg. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Maybe we can get a tight shot of that eventually.
Hits them both. The lead is 24.
Oh, trap and rotate. Uh-oh.
Holmes thinks about the 3, but decides to take it in, and it pays dividends.
Again, you know, Holmes is playing a whole lot better than what we've seen in the first 2 games in this tournament. Willing to give it up and be a playmaker.
Yep.
Got a good handful of assists, and then that time attacking the rim and finishing with the and one. And then hitting the free throw. So, yeah.
His 5th point of the night, but like you said, looking to distribute, get his teammates involved. He's got some blocks on the night, so yeah, fantastic game.
That's the second time Winters Grady has called a foul or has drawn a foul on a screen. Millennium players just kind of running through. Coach Amundsen asking one of the refs, is he flopping? And the ref saying, no, the defense can go around that.
Shambo to Grady. That's good.
That time Winters Grady getting enough space to shoot over Tosi.
His first 3 on the night, 12 points. Tosi, and the floater is good.
Oh.
Drop pass and the finish.
Nice.
On Hollis.
Henry Smith,
Yep.
nice pass.
Nice look that time. Yep.
I thought it could have been one dribble earlier. It would have been an easier shot.
High pick frees Holmes, and the kick to Everson. Grady with the tip to himself, gets the rebound, the look ahead to Archambault.
Amundsen playing without one shoe. We've seen that happen quite a few times this tournament. This is the third shoe that has slipped off. I think he has 30 seconds or so to get this back on before they call for a sub.
.540 left in the third quarter. Tigers lead by 24. Push ahead by Dixon. Over to Ariz. And the great hustle to recover.
Lakers really hitting the boards hard this half so far. Again, I think they have changed their mindset a bit, not worrying about the score and just worrying about how they're playing. Playing with more energy.
Yeah.
Trying to listen in on their huddle.
Gets the lead to 21, and as a coach, you kind of want to chip away at that large lead, right? Get it to below 20, and then the other one is within or below 10. 10
right.
Is another
single digits by the fourth quarter. That would be huge, right? Or at least 10. Coach Amundsen asking his players to just play with a little more intensity here. Try to be efficient.
Holmes loses it. Everson recovers, and the lefty layup is good.
Pretty little flip with his left hand. The lead is 23.
Here's Grady.
Another charge on Grady. Donovan Franks, I think that's the second one that he's drawn.
Yep, and that's Grady's third foul.
Grady trying to be really aggressive, but the Millennium players know that he's coming at the basket. He might want to do some jump stops and mid-range jumpers. Pretty backdoor cut by Tosi, attacking the rim, forcing action, getting to the line here.
Tosi hits them both. 25-point lead with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. This is Ian Young here with Coach Mike Among. Iolani Prep Classic presented by the Twin Fin.
Barrett with a nice steal. Good hands.
Holmes loses it. Archambault leads the break. Back to Archambault, and he hits the shot and is fouled.
Nice pump fake. Just out of camera, you can see Winters Grady with hands on his knees. He's working hard, but he's gaining a lot of attention, or attracting a lot of attention from the Tigers in black.
Barrett, no good on the three.
Tosi affecting that rebound.
Second,
Holmes.
third chance, and they'll keep the ball. The Tigers. Strong on the boards. Travel is called. Tigers over the Lakers by 23, 3 minutes in the third quarter. Grady, rebound to Admonson, and he's fouled.
See a lot of frustration with the Lakers here.
So we've seen these Lakers come out with a renewed intensity, but the Tigers have steadily kind of held, these.
Yeah,
These-
they've answered the question, right?
These runs and been able to keep this lead at 23.
Oh,
Edmondson high off the glass.
again, and I think the littlest guy on the floor. Really, really nice, complete game so far by all of the Tigers.
Balanced scoring by the Tigers. Archambault to Grady. And there's a foul that they've been looking for kind of all night, on the physicality of Tosi.
Yeah, shucks. Little view of that tattoo. Not quite Chewbacca. Thanks, guys. Almost. We almost got it. It's some sort of creature, if it's not Chewbacca. You're gonna have to ask him, man, afterward. Holmes handling the point guard duties.
Grady did a nice job that time on Holmes. Recovers and coast to coast.
Ooh. That's going to frustrate Grady.
Looked like
a whole lot more.
Barrett with the knock away.
At the least, I think it was off a Tiger, but the referees call it the other way. This is really surprising. I keep looking up at the score.
26.
Yeah, Tigers extending their lead. And like you said, the Lakers have come out with really good intensity. But the Tigers have been really steady and in control.
10 on the shot clock.
Amundsen's shoe comes off again. I think it was his other shoe this time.
.113 left in this third quarter. .26 lead.
Ooh. Ooh. Grady might want to shoot over Amundsen here.
Grady on the shot.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they do 2 for 1 in high school, but yeah, they will get it back.
Tosi on the bench here. And Grady just shoots over Amundsen. Into the bonus. Excuse me. Referee learning the rules here. He's laughing it off. I like that.
Almost hits the first. He'll get a second shot.
1 and 1 means he makes the first one and he gets the second one.
Lead is 26, 33.4 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Sutherland hits the 3, and a timeout is called. Excuse me.
Coach called a timeout?
A stoppage of play.
Oh.
To tend to
Holmes.
Looks like, yeah, Holmes shaking up.
Turn an ankle. Holmes playing a great game. Kind of sad to see him go out, but he leaves his team with a good, comfortable lead.
Everson coast to coast, 10 seconds left. Sutherland gets the shot up, but that's no good. At the end of 3, 53-28 in favor of Millennium. We'll be back after this short message.
Heart pumping, muscles extending. Every body is a miracle. And though we share so much, everybody is unique. What's your passion? Hold on to it. We're here to help with a personalized approach to a healthier you. Hawaii Pacific Health.
And there you see the Lake Oswego bench trying to figure out how to chip away into this lead. You just saw a piece from Hawaii Pacific Health, who is a proud supporter of the Iolani Classic, with 4 medical centers at Kapiolani, Palimomi, Straub, and Wilcox, and more than 70 locations statewide. They're committed to creating a healthier Hawaii. There we have Mount Vernon waiting for the next game against our Iolani Raiders. One more quarter to go here. Again, no 25-point plays, so
it's not the MTV Rocket Jock, yes.
Yeah. The Lakers are going to have to, again, I think the best strategy here is don't even look up at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Play with intensity. You know, play through the referee's calls. Don't complain. Just give me your effort. Have a good attitude. Learn something here. How can we get better?
Tosi handoff, and Barrett is fouled on the 3 attempt.
Yeah. A little too aggressive by Angus Sutherland.
At the line of the Tigers, number 12, Brady Barrett, shooting 3 shots.
That first night of practice that I watched, Millennium, Barrett was the guy that stuck out to me with his shooting form. I could tell he's their guy.
3 threes on the first night versus Kamehameha. Don't have the stats for the second night, but 4 threes here tonight. And he's been the leading scorer for the Millennium Tigers, as we see Grady Archambault skip. Franks cleans the rebound.
Good strong rebound by Franks there. Tigers quickly up court. Tosi steps out of bounds to turn it over. Coach Amundsen looking for a push foul, forcing him onto the baseline. Lakers might want to play with more pace here, right? Taking time off the clock is not going to help them.
There's Angus Sutherland, and he's had a nice game today.
Yeah. Nice lefty finish there by him.
Barrett to Everson, 6-12 in the fourth quarter. Lead is 25. Tosi takes it himself, and that'll be a charge.
2 referees blew their whistles. The outside ref pointed to the bottom ref, saying, "You take the call." And offensive foul was called. Again, I would suggest the Lakers push it.
Score update, our Iolani boys Division I AA with a win over Maryknoll, Division I AA in the St. Louis tournament. Congratulations to Coach Neal and the boys.
Nice. The hardest working man out here.
Sorry, Coach Among and your
One
Spartan.
of
We call Coach Mike Among our own here at Iolani, but won a championship with the Maryknoll Spartans. Hawaii Player of the Year.
Oh, goodness. We're talking ancient history now. You know, every time that the Lakers, you know, score and cut a little bit into the lead, it seems like the Tigers just score right back and keep it at 25 or 24 or 26. That initial push in that first half was just kind of amazing and shocking.
After that hot start by the Millennium Tigers and the cold shooting, Millennium Tigers able to withstand any comeback from the Lakers. It's been balanced scoring by these Tigers, good composure. Cameron Holmes allowing the game come to him, being a distributor and a scorer. So the winner of this game will get the winner of our next game, Mount Vernon Knights out of Mount Vernon, New York, defending Class AA champs, facing the Iolani Raiders, the host school, coming off a tough matchup last night versus Mount Verde, so that'll be a good one. Mount Vernon coached by Coach Zamino, who picked up his 577th win early this season to give him the record, the all-time record for wins by any coach in New York Class AA.
Wow. I'm watching Coach Amundsen talking to one of the referees, and he's definitely in a good mood here with this 25-point lead.
It's amazing what that will do to you.
I know.
Your outlook, right?
Well, I'm looking for him to get some of his subs some action. That should be coming up within the next 3 minutes or so, I would guess.
15 on the shot clock. Cameron Holmes. Franks with the rebound.
Run clock, run clock.
New shot clock.
Oh, nice. You know, the overall height differential favors the Tigers, and I think that's been a factor on the rebounding and the putbacks like that one.
Lead is 27.
Grady automatically double teamed by 2 Tigers there.
Here's Grady off the pick and splash.
Yeah, if he gets a clean look, he's deadly. But as we say that, we see Kingston Tosi waiting to check back in, along with JT Amundsen.
In the first night of play, Winters Grady had 41 points, which is believed to be a Iolani Classic record as far as point total.
Angus Sutherland again having a nice game in support of Winters Grady, their leading scorer. We just got word in our ear that Coach Cho is a young John Tamanaha look-alike. I can see it. I kind of see that a little bit. In his USC days, that looked like a double dribble.
Foul is called as Tosi tries to fight through that pick, trying to free up Grady. That will send Grady to the line.
All right, there he is, John Tamanaha Jr. or USC version. Yeah, I see it. I can kind of see it. Thanks, guys. I like that. Who is it? One of the Kamehameha boys looks like Marcus Mariota. You try watch. You try look. Is the freshman Watson, Wilson, something like that?
Yeah, Watson.
Yeah.
And that was Kingston Tosi's 5th foul, so he's out of the game. But those 5 fouls, I mean, he got his money's worth, and he defended Winters Grady well.
Definitely. I mean, Winters has gotten a handful of his points, but nothing like 41, right?
Sutherland on the rebound. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one. Foul called on the floor before the shot.
You see Winters Grady, as soon as he knows Tosi's not on him, he had a little swagger about him and a little dribble through the leg, and then boom, explosion into the paint. Which, you know, again, Tosi has been impressive all tournament long.
One of the themes of this classic, we've seen a lot of teams with versatile big men.
Yeah.
Tosi exemplifies that.
Totally.
Tigers looking to take some clock off. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Holmes. Back the other way with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in this one.
They got it under 20.
A quick double to get the ball out of Grady's hand. Back to Grady, but that's blocked by Holmes. Excuse me. Alice with his shot blocked. Sutherland on his drive is fouled by Amundsen. His 3rd foul, 10th team foul, so that'll put Sutherland to the line. In the double bonus, he'll shoot 2. As we see the Iolani Raiders file into the gym.
Yeah. Coach Amundsen there with a 19-point lead, and he's questioning the foul call, asking where the foul came from.
Raiders to play our upcoming game. It'll be the Iolani Raiders, the host school, versus the Mount Vernon Knights out of Mount Vernon, New York.
Sutherland finishing off a very solid game for the Lakers.
And he brings some added size to that group, yeah? So if he can be a key role to supplement the scoring of Grady and Max Archambault.
Yeah. There he is again.
Archambault. Barrett. Holmes is fouled.
Foul number 3, Max Archambault, 19 foul. At the line of the Tigers, number 3, Cameron Holmes, shooting 2.
Coach Amundsen upset with Barrett, I think, there for taking that quick shot early in the shot clock.
Yeah.
And here he comes, subbed out.
Yeah.
With a 19 or a 17-point lead at the time.
Time and score, right?
Yeah. Another lesson learned, or lesson taught, hopefully learned. Coach Cho emptying his bench. Winters Grady dejected.
One minute to play. Lakers lead by 19. Pardon me, Tigers lead by 19.
I think Cam Holmes will be coming out, as well as JT Amundsen. Oh. Here we have Coach Amundsen congratulating his son as he came out of the game there. Another offensive rebound there by the Tigers. Now all subs in the game for both teams. We'll get 2 free throws. Two free throws for Peter Corey, 6'1" wing for the Lakers. His stroke is true. No shot clock. I think they might just want to dribble this out. Although it looks like they're looking to score.
And that will do it. Final score, Millennium Tigers 63, Lake Oswego Lakers 41.
44.
Oh, 44. Coach Among, your thoughts on this game?
Again, surprising. I think that's the first word that comes to my mind. I expected a lot closer game. I expected, I guess I didn't expect Tosi to have such an effect on Winters Grady. He definitely was was a factor defensively against Winters Grady. Again, he's also real sneaky good offensively. So talented with his soft touch on the inside. He got a bunch of rebounds. He would get my player of the game. I also like the progression of Cam Holmes' game today. Like we said earlier, he had a bunch of assists and didn't really force his shot too much today. So yeah, impressive by the Millennium Tigers. And Coach Cho will definitely get his team back on track before too long.
So these Tigers move on to play tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and they'll face the winner of Mount Vernon and Iolani for 5th place in the Iolani Classic presented by the Twin Fin. Lake Oswego will play at 3:30 to the team that loses in this upcoming game. It looks like the tip-off will run just about on time, maybe a little bit over the 5 o'clock start time. There's 13 minutes of warm-up time on our clock. So after a short break, we'll be back to return that game to you. I'd like to thank Michael Mung.
Thank you.
Yeah, and on behalf of the students, faculty, staff, administration of Iolani School, thanks for joining us tonight on YouTube. Of course, we'd like to thank the hardworking Iolani Live crew, Brian Ing. Many people and many hours going into making this possible. So for all of them, this is Ian Young saying aloha.
Aloha.